All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you proof. So let's go to the MT4 and let's go to the custom period. Okay, and this happened in December of 2020, the slowest trading month of the year. Okay, so we're going to do from December 1st, 2020 till January 1st, 2021. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys undeniable proof that I was able to turn $335.37 into over $7,000. So as you can see by looking at the phone, guys, profit was $7,000, $327.74. Okay, I had a deposit of $335.37. Yes, this is a real account. As you can see, withdrawal was for $2,000, $124. And these are all the trades that I took during that month, okay, using the strategy that I'm going to teach you today. Okay, you guys are going to learn the same exact strategy. All right, guys, all you need is one strategy. You don't have to keep jumping around to different strategies. That's why you keep losing in the market. Okay, yes, here are the losses that I take. No strategy is perfect. You will take losses, guys. It just happens. You will take losses. All right. But if you stick to the plan, you will profit more than you lose. Okay. Understanding trading, it is built for you to lose, and understand that you will lose. But the name of the game is to minimize your profits, guys. To minimize your losses. And I'm going to show you that same exact strategy here today in this video. So let's get right into it. This video is brought to you by Henkel Trade, a true ECN broker. Open an account today and trade one of the lowest commissions in the industry. With Henkel Trade, you can trade Forex, cryptocurrency, indices, and commodities. Great thing about this platform is that they offer fast withdrawals, excellent customer service, and they even offer a 100% bonus. This means if you deposit $500, they'll give you a bonus of additional $500 that will be credited to your trading account. Okay, the minimum you can do this for is $100, and the maximum is $25,000. Be sure to sign up with Henkel Trade today. Link will be in the description below. All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to give you my exact strategy and also the indicators, the free indicators I use to turn $335.72 into over $7,000 in the slowest trading month of the year. Okay, so I just showed you the video proof on my phone. Now I'm going to show you a statement that you get from Traders Way. Everybody knows that if you trade with Traders Way, they give you a daily and monthly statement. At that time, I was using Traders Way. I have several broker accounts, but this is the monthly statement of all the trades that I took for that month. All right, as you guys can see, scroll down to the bottom, you will see that the profit and loss came out to be, $7,327.74. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is the statement from Traders Way. Okay, so undeniable proof that this strategy works, guys. It works consistently, and I still use the same exact strategy today. I only use one additional strategy to get into when I trade trends, but usually I trade reversals. Okay, so I'm going to show you that same exact strategy today. So let's get right into it. Okay, so let me find a pair we can get into. Let's do NZD CAD. Okay, NZD CAD. Okay, let me move this out the way so you get a full screen. All right, so the first thing that I do, okay, whenever I'm looking for trades, is that I want to mark up my charts. Okay, so the first thing I do, I'll go to the weekly time frame. Okay, And on the weekly time frame, I'm looking to mark up my supply and demand zones. Okay, I'm not worried about what happened back here in 2016, 18. It doesn't matter. I'm looking at this current price action right here. Okay, this is all I'm concerned about. Okay, now we can see that price has a strong support area right here. So this would be my demand zone. Okay, so let me go over here and we're going to mark up this demand zone. Now you may be asking yourself, Vinny, why is this a demand zone? Well, we can see price came down to this area, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay, so first time it happened, price came down to this area, shot back up. Came down again, retested this area, shot back up. Now it's back here again, and it's starting to go back up. So this is a strong demand area. Okay, price has failed to go below this area or below this area to continue in the downtrend. All right, so now price has reversed and it's starting to head back up. Remember, market structure, guys. We need to be able to look at a chart and determine whether price is going in the uptrend or downtrend. You can see price made a low, made a high, a higher low, higher high, high low. Now we're looking to make a higher high. All right, so now we want to mark up our supply zone. Okay, so this will be our supply zone right here. As you can see, price came up into this area not once but 3 times. 1, 2, and 3, and rejected this area. So this would be our current supply and demand zones. Let me go ahead and write that out so you guys can see. That would be our supply zone. This would be our demand zone. Okay, so remember from the previous video, demand, when price goes into a demand zone, we're looking to buy. When price goes into a supply zone, we are looking to sell. All right, the next thing I do is go down to the daily time frame. Okay, now on the daily time frame, I see that price has made a reversal pattern. Okay, now most of you may not be able to see this, but I've trained my eye for this reversal pattern. So I'm going to show you this reversal pattern, which is a W pattern, a bullish reversal pattern. So as you can see, price came down, boom, bow, boom, bow. That is a reversal pattern, guys. W formation, reversal pattern. Okay, so we know our bias is that on NZD CAD, we are looking for what? We're looking for buys. Again, according to our rules, price is coming out of a demand zone. Okay, it's going to head back up into this supply zone. All right, that's all price does. Remember, that's all the market does. If you can understand this, you can understand trading. All price does is trade between zones. That's it. That's all you need to know, that price trades between zones. If it goes past this zone up here, then this zone becomes a demand zone. Okay, and then we'll go up to the next supply zone. If price continues to go down, then this becomes a supply zone, guys. All right, so my supply and demand zones is a little different from others. Okay, because I only call supply and demand zones on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, and monthly time frame. The 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute are what I consider support and resistance. Okay, supply zones and demand zones are zones where most times there's not going to be price is not going to go past those zones. Those are very, very strong zones. Okay, but it does happen, it can happen, and it will happen. All right, so back to how to look for trades. So our bias that we are looking for is that we're looking for buys on NZD CAD, because again, we're coming out of a demand zone. So our bias would be buys. All right. So next thing I want to do is I want to look for a position to get into this trade, this NZD CAD. We would never just want to hop into the market right now. Never ever do that. Okay. Never ever do that. Never just want to get into the market right now, because price, when it has a strong push, it always does what? A pullback, right? So now we want to go down to the 4-hour time frame. Now we're on the 4-hour time frame, and we see that price is getting ready to hit resistance. Okay. And let me show you where that resistance is at. That resistance is right here. Okay. You guys can see that line. All right. The price is probably going to push up into this little area of resistance and do a reversal. Okay. But it's going to be a short-term pullback, and price is going to continue in that direction. So again, price is going to go up to this resistance, do a short-term pullback to the support, which would be right here, and then head back up. Oops, let me do this again. Then head back up and go past that zone. Okay. So that's what we're looking for price to do. All right. So I'm going to now provide you with indicators that's going to help you out with this. Okay. So one of the indicators that I use is called a TDI, Traders Dynamic Index. Okay. And I already have it up here. Just let me open it up. There we go. All right. So the only thing I use this for, guys, is to find divergence. And if you want to know what divergence is, you can Google it. I'm not going to explain it right now, or you can watch my previous video where I explain it to you. But as you can see on this TDI indicator here, it lets you know when divergence is happening in the market. Okay, divergence is usually when there's going to be a reversal. Okay, so this plots out your divergences so you don't have to do it yourself using your naked eye, because sometimes if your eye is not trained, you will miss it. So what this indicator does is just gives you confirmation that divergence is happening. So we can see here that divergence did happen right here. Okay, as you can see with the R, reversal, and price shot back up. Okay, so we had some bullish divergence right here. Okay, supply and demand, reversal, divergence. That is the strategy that I'm teaching you guys here today. Now, another indicator that I use, guys, to let me know the direction or the trend of the market, let me go ahead and erase this, is the moving averages. Okay, I use a 50 and 200 moving average. Okay, so this blue dark line right here is what we call a 200 moving average, and the 50 moving average is a white line. So all you need to know about the 200 moving average is if price is above the 200 moving average, that means we are looking for buys. If price is below the 200 moving average, we are looking for sales. Okay, so another confirmation that we received that price is starting to go up in a direction, just another confirmation, is you see the crossover happening right here. You guys see that crossover, where the 200 is moving, the 200 moving average and the 50 moving average are meeting. Okay, so price is starting to go up in a bullish direction, and we can see that, guys. It's clear as day. Clear as day. Okay, so it's another confirmation that we should be looking for buys for NZD CAD. Okay, now another indicator that I use, guys, are the Bollinger Bands. Okay, and I use a double Bollinger Band. And simply I use Bollinger Bands to let me know when reversals are going to happen in the market. Okay, Bollinger Bands let me know when the reversals are going to happen in the market. So for instance, the Bollinger Band, we have the upper band, which price is at right now. Okay, and we have the lower Bollinger Band. Okay, usually when price goes outside of the double Bollinger Bands, if it's going up, that means price is going to reverse soon. All right, that just gives me an indication or confirmation that price is going to reverse soon. That's all I use that for. Okay, if price is coming down the lower Bollinger Band, that means price is going to reverse up soon. Okay, so all you have to do is line it up with the TDI indicator. Okay, so if we look at this instance right here, price was going up this upper Bollinger Band, came down and touched the lower Bollinger Band. We had divergence happen at this area in the market. So that lets you know indication that price is going to head up, and it did exactly that, which is doing right now. Now price is going to head up on this upper Bollinger Band, and we know that it's going to hit resistance because of this area up here on the 4-hour time frame, and it's going to reverse and do a pullback. Okay, it's going to do a pullback into the next support. Our next support area will be, let me show you guys. Let's see here. Will probably be somewhere in this area right here. Okay, so what we're looking for is for price to, one second. Where is it at? Huh. Come on. Here it is. I'm tripping. Excuse me. So we're looking for price to get back into this area, come down, test the support, and then head back up, guys. That's all we're looking for. Okay? That is the only thing we're looking for. So, since we're on the 4-hour time frame and we trade off the 4-hour time frame, we could do a counter trend trade. Okay, we could take a sell position when price gets into this area here. We can put a sell limit and wait for price to reverse and come down and gain our 25 pips for the day. Okay, and then when price gets back down the support area, we're going to look for price to go back up, and we can trade that back up and hold our position, guys. We can actually do a swing trade on NZD CAD because there's 3 reasons. Okay, we're bullish on the 4-hour time frame, we're bullish on the daily time frame, and also we're bullish on the weekly time frame. Okay, you probably can't see that. Let me move some of these Bollinger Bands out the way real quick. And that, so we can see that we're bullish on the weekly time frame, guys. And then we can see that indicated here on the TDI also. So we actually, when price gets back down, this will be a good swing trade. Let me write this down because this is going to go in the signal group. NZD CAD swing trade. Okay, so you'll be able to hold that trade all the way back up into the supply area here. Okay, so that is how I trade supply and demand reversal and divergence. Let's take a look at another pair, guys. Let's take a look at another pair. So let me go ahead and put these Bollinger Bands back up. All right, so when we looking to get into a trade, guys, we're just being patient and we wait, and we want to go in a direction of the trend. Okay, you want to go in a direction of the trend. So again, if we're bullish on NZD CAD, that means we're going to be looking for buys. But we can also take a counter trend trade and sell it, okay, and get our 25 pips if we wanted to. And then we can take this for a swing trade for the next couple days or 2 weeks. Okay. All right, let's look for another pair. Let's see here. Let's try Euro NZD. Okay. So again, let knock this all out. All right, so Euro NZD. Let's go to our weekly time frame. Okay. If we're looking at the weekly time frame, guys, and we're looking at market structure, we are consolidating. Okay, we're consolidating. There's really no strong trend going up or down. Okay. We know that we are bearish because of the structure on a weekly time frame, but we're still kind of consolidating. So all I want to do, guys, is all I'm worried about is the current price action right here. Okay, I'm not worried about what happened back here. All right, so we have a strong support here, or a demand zone. So we want to go ahead and mark that up. And then we have a supply zone. Okay. Supply zone here. We also have one here, and we have one up here. But we're only worried about the most recent action. Okay. So next thing we want to do is go down to our daily time frame. Okay. If we're looking at the daily time frame, we see that price has made a extended W formation. So let me go ahead and, man, I'm really messing up with these. All right, so we got a W formation here, here, here. And here. Okay. So that's our reversal pattern here. Okay. Now the next thing that we want to do, since we know that we're kind of bullish on Euro NZD, we want to go to our 4-hour time frame. So we'll go down to the 4-hour time frame. And now what we want to do is put on our indicators, guys. We'll put on our TDI indicator. Okay. And then we'll put in our moving average. Okay. And then we'll put on our Bollinger Band, upper and lower. Okay. As you can see from the 200 moving average, it is moving through price. So that means price is really consolidating right now. It's not really trending. Okay. On Euro NZD. On pairs like this, guys, I really don't like to trade pairs that are not trending really, but as you can see, price is coming down to retest this demand zone. I'm sorry, this support zone, and now it's starting to head back up. Okay, and we can see that from our TDI indicator too. Price has jumped out of the lower band, so it lets us know that price is going to be reversing soon. Okay, now it could reverse here, or it could come down and test this area right here. You guys can see that line. Okay, now we just don't know. All we can do is sit and wait and be patient. Okay, we can sit and wait and be patient. Now if you're not too sure, it's not giving you a clear direction, I recommend you don't even trade it. There's tons and tons of other pairs to trade that you can look for trades with. Okay, you want to wait till you have clearer direction, guys. That's one thing to learn in trading. You gotta wait till you have clear direction. Do not try to force a trade. It's not worth it. For what? What are we forcing trades for? Just sit on your hands, be patient, and wait for your setup. Okay, all I'm waiting for a setup is for price to give me an indication that I want to go in a direction of the trend. There's a divergence. Okay, the shark is out of the water on the TDI. Also, price is at a supply or demand zone, then I'm looking to take the trade. Okay, so let's find a trade that I would take here. That I would take. Okay, here's one right here. Okay, so we can see that price is this is a trade I would take right here on Euro NZD. Okay, I probably would take this one also, but there was no indication for divergence, so I probably would have missed out on this trade on this breakout. But this one right here, this is one I would have took right here. Let me move these Bollinger Bands out the way so you guys can see this. Okay. Stop loss would have been here. So this is a trade that I would have took right here. Okay. We got divergence, reversals. Price is almost at the demand zone. It was touching the lower Bollinger Band. If I turn the lower Bollinger Band back on, you can see it touched it. It's also touching the 200 moving average. This would have been a great trade to take, guys. Boom, right there. And it happens all day on every single time frame. Okay, you can trade this supply and demand reversal divergence strategy on every single time frame, from the 1 minute all the way up to the monthly time frame. Okay, that's all we're doing, guys. We're just trading in the direction of the trend reversals. Okay, that's all we're doing. Okay, if you want to trade against the trend, you only want to trade on that on the 4-hour time frame, the daily time frame, and weekly time frame. All right, I usually don't trade trend reversals on anything lower than the 4-hour time frame. Sometimes on the 1 hour, it just depends on the pair. Okay, like GBP pairs that move very quick, I would trade counter trend trade on a 1 hour time frame. All right, but this is the same exact strategy that I used, guys, and I still use the same exact strategy to this day to turn $335 into over $7,000 using this strategy. Okay. All right, here's the compound calculator that I created that you guys will be able to use also. If you want this compound calculator, all you have to do is go to the bluesignalfx.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and join our newsletter. I'll go ahead and send this same exact trading calculator. Okay, so this is what I use to help me grow that account. Okay, so the purpose of this calculator, guys, is to increase your lot size every day. Okay, our trading system is very simple. Okay, our goal is to get 25 pips a day. So for instance, if your balance was $200, you wanted a daily growth. Let's say you wanted your daily growth to be 15%. You go ahead and click that, change that to 15%. See how the daily profit has increased. Okay, so if you had a balance of $200, you would use a 0.12 lot size. Okay, you would use that until you got 25 pips, $30 worth of profit, and you would cut that for that day. And each day you would increase your lot size, slowly compounding your account. Okay, that's the name of it again. You want to slowly compound your account. Now you can stack positions, add positions, and do all that there, but this is how you truly want to grow a small account into a big account, by compounding your account, slowly increasing your lot size each and every day. Okay, again, trading is simple if you make it simple. Do not make it complicated. Now, how would you guys like to have a system that does all this for you? Okay, well, guys, I created a system called supply and demand reversal divergence, 25 pips a day system. And as you can see here, we are on NZD CAD. Okay, and this is the system that I created. Okay, so how this system works is very, very simple. You can see these period separators. Those are days. Okay, so if we go down to the 1 hour time frame, each period separator represents a day in the market. Okay, so if we go back to the 4 hour time frame, you can see that reversal pattern, that W pattern right here. Came down, went back up, came down, retested this supply zone. This demand zone, and headed back up. Okay. So all we do with this system, guys, we trade from star to star. Okay. So when you see a blue star inside of a demand zone, that means you want to buy. When you see a red star, okay, and it's not inside of a supply zone, I'm going to show you one here in just a second. You don't want to take that trade yet, okay, because it's still going up. You do not want to take that trade yet. You only want to wait until price enters into a supply zone, okay? So our supply zone should be coming up pretty soon, as you can see here. When this price enters into this area right here, then that's when we want to take the sell position on NZD CAD, right? So we just looked at it. If we go back to NZD CAD, let's see here. Let me get rid of this so you guys can see. All right. So price is going to head up until it enters this resistance area. Okay. And we already seen that plotted right here on the system. Okay. This is already plotted on the system. When price enters into this area, it is going to reverse. Okay. It's just that simple with this system, guys. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want this system, join Blue Signal FX. Okay, this is only for our lifetime members. Okay, so if you join the lifetime membership, you'll have access to this system right here. All right, and we provide signals for Forex, crypto, indices, and commodities. That means you get daily signals on US 30, NAS 100, gold, all the not all the Forex pairs, because we might not find any setups for that day for the Forex pairs, but whatever setups we find for that day, guys, you will be trading those pairs. Okay. We also have an affiliate program where you can earn 30% commission on all packages. Okay. And we have free education, live weekly trading Zooms you can be a part of. And you have access to the system right here that plots all that out for you guys. So make sure you join Blue Signal FX. It's free to become an affiliate. If you just want to refer people and earn a monthly income like that, you can do that. All paid in Bitcoin. And you're paid the same day, okay, within a 24-hour period upon your request. All right. So again, thank you for watching this video. That's all the time I have for you today. In the next video, guys, we're going to go further into this system right here. I'm going to show you guys all the bells and whistles and how it works if you guys want this system. So stay tuned for that. I'll catch you in the next video.